All right, man.
And now we strip, right?
Yeah, welcome to the podcast, bro.
The porncast.
You can strip. I don't have a body that's as good as you, man.
No, I don't care. Where's the actress?
Where's the actress?
You
Oh
told me
man,
that
hey
you
man,
want.
there's only a couple of ladies in this house, bro.
I happen to see all of them, but
Yeah, most of them are family. A couple of mates, but save it for another day.
Behind the curtain, it's
Yeah, man. They're gonna jump out at any moment, huh? Damn.
good to see you. And congrats, kids.
Kids.
Everything. Nice place.
Yeah, thank you, bro. It's been a while, dude. Like I've seen you on you're living on Instagram, man. You got the life on Instagram, bro.
It's not real, It's the Simon thing. I'm plotting.
Yeah, but man, you eat at so many good restaurants. It's like I'm jealous because I always go to the same old,
You know the funny thing is, all you chefs say the same thing, that I eat at all the good restaurants. I do that once a week. You
do
guys
not
don't
do
have
once a
the
week.
luxury of doing it because on your off days, you have family, you've got to do other shit, and
Yeah, man. It's
I have a bit more downtime, right?
Yeah, you live like a single guy, bro.
Where's the sound effect? Cha-chang.
Here, bro. I have it, but I don't use it, lah. But yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, man.
Disclaimer, since I represent Singapore, we're gonna do more Singlish.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like
Singapore
a
lah.
subtitle,
I
to
miss it.
explain the meaning of whatever the shit.
Jelat lah.
We'll do that.
I miss it, man. I miss Singlish, dude. Like
The Mike and Jive Singlish show. There we go.
there we go.
The mother of English.
I changed my accent. I try to change my accent, but every time I talk to my Singapore friends, just fuck it lah.
It comes back.
It has to come back, man. It has to come back. But even that, right? My Singapore friends are like, the accent is less abeng, man. Obviously they have to become less abeng lah.
School,
We used to be super abeng, and then now they're just like, the accent is a bit more neutral.
The high so abeng.
They're like super neutral, man. ACS boys,
Yeah.
we try, man. Our Chinese average, like terrible, below national average, the O levels average.
What we call
Chinese
what we call the kantang, and then here we have the subtitle potato.
potato. Yeah. We try, huh?
You the Westerners.
Yeah, bro, we try with the British, man. Like really, if you're good in Chinese in Baka or in ACS,
You're India Bakar.
I'm in Baka.
Baka.
But if you are like, if your Chinese is good in Baka, or I think even at Indie, like, you is like frowned upon, man. like people just look at you and like, hey man, where are you going with this? You want to be what? You want to go? You want to go?
In my
You want?
school, if you have good English, it's the same thing. You're frowned upon.
It's frowned upon. It's
You're
the
not legit,
opposite.
You're not from the hood, man.
It's like, man, it's like, what, you going to China? You want to go to China?
Then again, we're from a different generation. Whoops. No,
Yeah.
we are from the same generation. No, we're from the same.
Hey.
Hey.
How old are you, Jive? 30.
Wait, didn't I sign something that you're not
This-
supposed to
not to
ask
ask
me
me,
about my age?
Dude, you look, man, I don't care what
Hey,
your
by the way,
age
you have
is.
filter and everything on this shit, right? I'm supposed to
Filter.
look younger, better
Bro,
complexion. and
look at you,
everything.
bro. You look like a beast, man.
Okay,
Flex for the
it's-
flex for the camera. Just
I didn't get paid enough to do that shit, but
No.
wait, yeah, I'm nudging 40.
Nudging
Close.
close, huh? Closer to 40 than 30.
Duh. Well,
Dude,
okay, you know
I
what?
can't tell, man. I
I'm
honestly
39
can't
this year.
tell. You're 39. Okay,
Well, it depends. Like if it's 6 p.m., I start to get younger. After alcohol, I get even younger. Then I start lying. Then I'm usually 28 by 9.
by 9, yeah, you get younger by the night, huh?
There we go.
Oh man, but honestly, Jive, like your lifestyle just really like just exudes like this fucking.
It's the gram, buddy. It's all for the gram. We're living for the gram. It's
Dude,
not real.
no, it's real, dude. I see you look healthy. If I keep up my lifestyle, I'll look 39 next year. And
Meaning
you look like 32, 31.
Stop watching porn. It's
Hey, well, porn is good
Hey,
for
you
you.
got-
Porn is good for
yeah,
you, man.
You've got a better right arm or left arm or
Hey,
whichever you have.
come
but-
on, man. When you stressed out, you gotta let some steam out, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I think like jerking off, right? I'm just gonna be super honest, right? I think it's a taboo.
Seriously, do you
man.
not have better topics to talk about?
Dude, I have no filter, bro. Like it's a taboo, man. I honestly
Alright.
think it's a taboo. I honestly think it should be fine to jerk off. It should be fine to talk about it, but I guess we're Asians, bro.
I'm looking very awkward right now into the camera, but yeah.
It's okay, bro. It's just a GoPro. Yeah, it's just it's a taboo, man. Fuck, man. I think we should stop right here.
Moving along, how have you been?
Good, man. Good.
No, actually, there's
Still
been a
busy.
question I've been dying to ask you.
What's
Is
that?
it Asok Pie or Asok P?
Asok pie. So like pie shop, pie without the E.
Why? Like the printer got it wrong? Like we
Nah,
saw the
we-
mime with the Rolex in Thailand where
we-
they spell
We did
Rolex or
because
something.
pie just sounds like apple pie. You know what I mean?
But is it even in
flat.
Asok to begin with?
What's that?
Is your location even in Asok to begin with?
Yeah, we're in Asok, Soy 23.
Really?
It's closer to Asok than I would say Prompong.
Okay.
Prompong would be M Quartier.
Okay.
So Asok just sounds cooler. I think it's fucking.
What's wrong?
Let's just. I don't care. I
And
don't
plus,
care if we're
it's not
closer
really
to
pie.
Asok.
You do flatbread. You should just call yourself Roti Prompong or something. Sounds
Yeah,
way cooler.
like Asok flatbread shop just sounds like a little long, man. The pie shop just
Call it
sounds a
roti,
little cooler.
you know? Roti Prompong.
Prata,
Yeah.
roti prata.
There we go. I found you another venture.
Dude, I went to this new Indian restaurant, man, through a recommendation of a friend, Vishwas, the sommelier at Hauma.
Okay.
You probably know him. Have you been to Hauma?
If not, actually. I've been asked to visit. Like my friends
yeah.
recommended
Oh,
several
you paid.
times,
You're
yeah.
paid. You're paid now, huh?
Sorry? No. I don't take... Another disclaimer. No, I don't take money. I don't take shit. Well, no one has paid me
disclaimer.
enough to want to take it. But if you're watching and if you're willing to pay me a lot of money, throw it in my face, my prompt pay. put it on.
Yeah. At the end of the show, he'll tell you how to get,
Yeah.
get contacted, how to contact him. You know what I mean? This guy is one of the biggest food influencer, bro.
No, don't call me. I really hate that.
You hate that word? You hate that word?
I hate that word, food influencer. I don't try to influence anyone.
Yeah, you're a food. Well, how would you call yourself? If I were to write a description of you in this podcast episode, how would you describe yourself?
Just a good-looking chap.
Just a good-looking guy.
A shameless one. No, but...
That's a good one, man.
No, but... No. Because I don't just talk about... Well, it just so happened... You know, how it even happened with food was... We were stuck here, right? I couldn't travel.
Yeah.
You know, I came here and there was really nothing much to do. We had takeouts and then when things started to open and the floodgate opened. I think it's the same with all the locals here when they couldn't travel. They started buying more luxury items or they started eating locally.
Yeah, man.
It's the same thing. You know, when the floodgate opened, that's the first thing I wanted to do. And I'm in Thailand.
Yeah.
Bangkok, so many good places, so many good food.
Man, you get like all the great recommendations from chefs, like the more you eat, like the more you find out about the culture and like you must be really like familiar with Bangkok, with Thailand by now,
Not enough, actually. Because it's the same few places that I go to.
Yeah.
I really want to explore more. I actually want to try more local dishes.
Yes, the stuff.
Minus the heat.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I don't mean the spice, I mean the temperature.
It's like we're in hell right now. It's like fucking boiling.
I am wet all the time, not in a good way.
Hey man, you lose some weight, sweat. I like to work. You work out outdoor, right?
Sometimes I do. I actually like working out
Me too,
outdoors.
me too.
We're still talking about working out, real working out, not...
Work,
Your
yeah,
real day job thing,
everything, bro, everything, all kinds of workouts,
No,
man.
I actually enjoy doing it.
Right.
But that said, it's just...
Me too, man.
I don't want to have a heat stroke, so no.
Gotta just
I'm
stay
lucky
hydrated.
my gym has a rooftop, so I get to sort of do it outside.
Yep.
Air. Despite how bad it is, it's still open air. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, which gym do you go to, man?
No, I'm not going to say
You're
it.
gonna say,
No.
we gotta get like fans,
No,
only
no.
fans, man. We gotta get only
If
fans.
someone wants to
Genki
sponsor
knows.
or wants me... Oh, Genki knows.
Genki
knows
knows.
way too much.
Genki is like he's into you, dog. I think he's
No,
secretly admiring you. He's
I
your
tr-
secret
No,
admirer.
we tried to go on a date and everything. No, it just didn't work
It
out.
didn't work out,
Yeah.
huh?
No, we didn't get anything
You
fancy.
didn't get any free flatbreads.
No.
Yeah, like I admire the way you're disciplined to work out like daily on a daily.
Well, if you eat the way that I do, which you
And to
know how
eat.
much I eat at your restaurant,
Yeah,
you would need
Man.
to find a way to balance the whole thing, right?
That's the recipe, man. Have chicken and broccoli for lunch, and then dinner just go fucking
No,
like
I do
crazy.
chicken and broccoli. Like this week, my clean started Tuesday morning.
clean started
Like
to
clean eating,
Clean,
working
okay,
out.
okay.
Started Tuesday morning. Because
Okay.
Monday was my brother's birthday.
okay.
So we had a lot of alcohol and food on Monday.
Right.
So it was a long weekend, and then I started on Tuesday.
Okay.
And by lunch today will be my last clean meal, and then I'm gonna go crazy for dinner. I think. I don't
Okay,
know.
so you had like 3 clean meals in a row, like Tuesday lunch, Tuesday
Usually
dinner.
I try Monday to Friday, and then Friday night I do start stupid.
Stats,
That's, you know,
I
that's
know.
my
You,
routine.
yeah, I see your
But
Instagram.
lately it's just like, hey, you know, I want to have something to eat. Okay, and it's meat week. What the fuck?
Yeah, have
So I'm not as, you know, crazy about this.
Have you ever thought about changing your diet? How about going to like an all carnivore diet, or you know,
I
going
do that
keto?
on weekends already, so I don't need to do it.
Yeah, you
right?
go to one of the best Spanish restaurant in Thailand, Vaso, for the beef. I had it, bro. It's so good, man.
It's Rubia Galaga, right? You can't say no to Rubia Galaga. It's dry aged.
It's really nice.
It's good.
It's really nice.
So Willy and Baso are the two places that I know has Rubia,
Right.
and they bring it from Discolor, which is
Discolor.
which is
It's probably one of the best.
branded, you know.
Branded, a bit
Rubia,
like
yeah.
branded Rubia.
Yeah.
So, man, talking about dry aged beef, right?
What?
You love your
You
dry
know.
aged beef. I know. I know. I have it at the restaurant, but like I am
Yeah,
not.
you sell it. You sell them so fast. You don't keep them for me. Thank you.
No. Recently, we had this complaint. That the beef was too
Those-
dry aged.
What? Too cheesy. Too
Too funky.
Too funky.
Yeah, too beefy. Like
Uh-huh.
it smells rotten. I'm like, dude, but it's aged for like 70 days.
Why would you sell someone who's not tried dry age 70 days?
I know. Now I've just told my staffs. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you should
hey,
have two batches.
tell them we have two. We have one dry age and one non-dry age.
Yeah.
The non-dry age one has more marbling.
Yeah.
So
I think
people,
they like it better.
yeah, the crowd likes it
Because
much
they think,
better.
it's Wagyu, it's premium. I don't like that shit.
I
if
know,
I
right?
want fats, I eat a chunk of butter.
Right. I talked to so many. I lived in Japan for 1 month, right?
Okay.
Just 1 month. I talked to all the chefs there. They hate their wagyus. Like they don't have it. Like it's too ubiquitous for them. It's like everywhere. They see it every day. It's ever since they were young. It's not a luxury item.
Yeah.
It is a luxury item, but it is like, it's very superficial. Like,
Yeah.
it's like having a chunk of butter, like you said, man. And then in Thailand, we love that shit, bro. It's like the epitome of a good steak, to have
because
to have
it
well
looks good and
marbled.
sounds good on IG. That's why.
Looks good, yeah, man. And everything is like Wagyu. If it's not Wagyu, I don't know what you're
the
having.
formula to selling on IG, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wagyu, uni, caviar,
Foie gras.
toro, foie gras. Have this on a small piece of tissue paper, people will eat it. And then they will
Yeah.
Instagram it and you'll become popular.
That's the secret, right, Jive?
Yeah.
It's true, man. We try to have all those luxury items except caviar. Caviar is just a little step too far for a la carte restaurant. I think you have to be fine dining, to really put caviar in. How do you like caviar? Do you like caviar?
It really depends what it's on. If I'm having it for the sake of having it, no. But you would do well with it. Your food touched with fire.
Yeah.
But and the stuff that's doesn't carry a lot of flavor, and then you need a hint of salt as opposed to putting salt. That could be a good option.
Caviar, I know. But I've put it on a menu many times, on many occasions.
Yeah.
It's just hard to sell. It's a hard sell in an a la carte restaurant. I don't know why.
But
I
you
have
do
no
it in
idea
small
why.
bite tapas. It should
Yeah,
be fine, right?
but it's still pricey. The caviar we use, we go for the best, man. We go at the very least
Your
Osetra.
clients can afford your uni toast. They can afford the fucking caviar toast or whatever.
Caviar is way more expensive than uni, I think, and it's nice. I love caviar. I freaking love it, man. I just have it with potato chips, like Lay's, like Walker's potato chips, sour cream, and caviar. That's my favorite.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a baller here.
But hey, man, not very often. But I wish if I was balling out, man, I've sold caviar, just like as a middleman. Man, some people are just freaking loaded. They just pay like 30,000 baht for like a tub of caviar, 250 grams, 300 grams. Man, there's so much money, dude. They just have it with everything.
Yeah.
Happy.
I mean, people
breakfast, lunch, dinner.
It's a good thing, right? This era,
Toothpaste, toothbrush.
people are willing to pay for food. That's a good thing. And you're in the business of food, so
Yeah, it's busy, man. But it's been a roller coaster ride, low season. Yeah, we are busy, and one day you could be so busy. Next day you could be like half. Like really, it's just, man, it's weird.
Is this the first show you have where the guest is not drinking alcohol?
Yeah, second actually.
Really?
Yeah, yesterday I had Lily on. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. And there was no alcohol.
Really?
It's weird, huh?
Yeah.
You want alcohol?
No, it's too early for that.
Do you want no, just a shot of whiskey.
No. It's
You sure?
fine. Yep. As tempting. No, actually. the
Look.
good stuff. I
Got
know,
the
I
good
saw
stuff.
that.
Yeah, do you want a glass?
No, I want the bottle.
You want a bottle?
Why the fuck do you think I'm here doing this at 10:30 in the morning?
Yeah, this is.
I'm here for the open bar that I was told there would be one.
There would be one. There would be one, man.
Apparently, there's a buffet lunch or something
Yeah,
that I
there
was
is one.
promised. Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Dude, this is the earliest podcast of all time,
It's
man.
10:30.
It's 10:30 and we're doing it at 10:30, man.
See, it's healthy.
Jeez.
But you have another one in the afternoon, no?
At 4 p.m.
Mm.
Yeah, so got quite a long break. You know, I can go work out.
Ooh.
I can go drink, have a quick drink sesh.
Most likely a
With you,
drink,
man. I should have a drink sesh with you. Let me get some glass, bro. Don't say no.
I have a
Don't
coffee.
say no. Don't say
I'm
no.
gonna stick to coffee,
Don't say no. Okay.
No, you know what? If you want to keep whatever you're doing PG-13, I shouldn't be drinking alcohol.
Dude, this is explicit contents, bro. We open the podcast with drink off.
God.
Yeah, man.
Me and alcohol and the mic, no.
Oh,
You
man.
will not air this. How long is it gonna be anyway? The podcast?
Whatever. It could be like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like, you
Okay.
know, as short and as long as we need it to be, you know.
Okay.
What? How long has it been since you moved to Thailand?
It had coming next week actually will be 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. Sounds like a long time, right? Take into account 2 years of fucking COVID.
Yeah, so 2 years of COVID and 1 year just moving here. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you move from Singapore to Thailand? What?
Asukai.
No. Seriously,
Hey,
man.
you're welcome, you know,
Seriously, man.
The things I do to get paid these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's for Asukpai. I wouldn't be anywhere else. If you're going to open in
Yeah.
Ethiopia, I'll be there too.
Dude, man.
No. For work.
For work.
Yeah.
But you work from home.
No, don't say that if my boss is... No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm in business consulting.
Business consult.
Right, so I do have sort of free reign of how or where I work.
Okay.
Obviously, when I started, you know, this whole thing, it wasn't consulting. I had a full-time gig, right? And yeah,
And that's
did,
it.
I did a setup in Thailand, and you know, when the whole thing ended, I had the opportunity to either, you know, fly back to China where I was based out of.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
longest
You
time,
told me that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
or
Stay.
explore other places.
Okay.
And,
Oh, man.
And you know, when the opportunity of Thailand presents itself, it's
Yeah.
stupid to say no.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, right? You're not going anywhere in a hurry. You're not.
No. I mean, Asukai is here.
No, but like really, you're gonna be here for a while. Is it?
No. I intend to die here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you'll
No,
be here.
I
you
mean
know.
it. I'm not that young anymore, so it comes a point where I do think about where I'm gonna be.
You'll be retiring
You
in
know,
Thailand,
Where, yeah.
in Phuket,
and
most likely.
I love Phuket.
Yeah.
but
How do you
I
like
think
Phuket?
2 weeks there is enough. I'm from Singapore. I'm a city boy, right?
Right.
I do enjoy the city. I enjoy the convenience of being in the city. I enjoy being overlooked by what's happening around me, the fast, you know. So I'm not disturbed by that, right? So I like the city. And
Okay.
Phuket is chill. I like the beach, you know. It's you know, there's more and more nice restaurants coming up. But I think 2 weeks there for me is enough.
It's
And
enough.
then I crave the city after a while.
Huh.
So if you ask me, you know, what's my perfect formula to be here in Thailand, I would say give me 6 months Bangkok, 3 months Phuket, 3 months out of this place. You know, balance. But then,
Right.
you know, I still want to live in Thailand as
Right.
well, right?
Yeah.
But
Man.
none of it would even include Singapore, sadly.
Yeah, that formula is really important, man.
Yeah.
To people here. Like if I stay in Bangkok for like, I did that this year. I stayed in Bangkok for 3 months straight.
Mm-hmm.
I am dying to get out back to nature. you know, and then I went to Khao Yai, which is so nice. Have you been to Khao Yai?
I've never.
You got to go. I mean, you probably don't like the mountains as much as the ocean.
I like the beach.
You like the beach more,
I like
yeah.
beaches.
Hey man, but you can strip in the mountains too, bro. It's like plenty.
I like the beach. I like the water, the sand.
Yeah, the Phuket is cool. But Phuket is becoming more like a city, man. It's actually one of the biggest cities in Thailand.
For me, that's a good thing, right? Like I said, I
know.
I like the city.
Right.
And,
you could be in nature, and then half an hour you'll be in like fucking central departmental store or
I mean,
like
the
in the
malls still
city.
suck, but I guess.
Hey, they have Hermes there.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you found out? You found out?
We went past, and I was like, hey.
There's some spending power in Phuket.
Guess who are the main tourists going there? Go figure, right?
Yeah, man.
The Chinese.
The Chinese. We really miss the Chinese.
I was there for 15 years. I can't say I absolutely miss. I enjoy the non-Chinese tourism for a bit. You know?
Right.
Of course, I need them to come back here for the economy because I know
for the
economy,
just for the economy's sake. Like I like to go to places where there is less Chinese tourists because they can get pretty rowdy. I'm not gonna even be like not racist, but like man, they can get freaking rowdy, bro. And they just do whatever they want sometimes with the beach and all that. They take. It's not their country, right?
Yeah,
so they
take. At the end of the day, it's just a lot more people. I mean, they come in big groups, so I think it doesn't matter whether it's Chinese or any other nationality. When you come in big groups like that, you tend to be fairly rowdy. And
you take over the space entirely, and everything just like shuts out, like because they are just there, man. They're there like big packs. How many? What's the population of China?
1.4
billion, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, we need them. We need them here. And no, don't get me wrong. I love China. I was there for 15 years.
Yeah, so we're Chinese. I'm Chinese.
I love China. I worked there. It gave me legs, in a way, to do what I do. And yeah. But when I'm on a vacation, I want quiet. A bit of quiet.
Yeah.
So, when it gets very crowded there, you don't get that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to enjoy Phuket as much as I can right now before tourism starts flooding.
Yeah, go back to the Maya Bay or something. Do Maya Bay and like do your Instagram post in Maya Bay. Just to
there is
the
no
bucket
Instagram
list.
Post. It's
bucket list, bro.
Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah, man. It's true, man. I really need to go to Phuket before the tourists come back because on May 1st, Thailand pass. I think test and go.
Yep.
So no more PCR.
No more PCR, even unvaccinated. No, I have
unvaccinated.
Even unvaccinated because I have a lot of friends in China.
Okay.
Like they're wanting to visit.
Okay.
The only problem is when they get back there,
they have 21 days.
Yeah, they say if the quarantine is down to 7 days, they would fly tomorrow. But
man, the lockdown is crazy in China.
I'm supposed to fly there, and it's.
Don't go, man. Don't go.
I'm sort of fortunate. I was supposed, I mean, for the last few months, I've been telling you I'm supposed to fly to China for work. But
you told me.
Really taken off. Visa's been denied because of the ongoing pandemic, and then fortunately it was denied, and.
Fortunately,
now with Shanghai having this thing.
Ooh, it's like a full lockdown, a partial lockdown.
It's kind of a full lockdown.
So like only essential businesses.
I have coworkers there that's stuck at home. Now it's better. When it just started, I don't want to get into politics, but there were a point in time when they were saying they need food. Try to eat 2 meals a day because it's very sad for
a superpower like China. But it's also funny because they were the first to be exposed to the virus, like. Yeah. The entire world, right? They're the first to get it. Like Wuhan was the ground zero for COVID.
I spent 10 years in Wuhan.
You spent 10 years in Wuhan?
Yeah.
Dog, you're a homeboy, man. Yeah. Damn, son. So anyways, Wuhan, right? Man, you would think the Chinese would be more well equipped because they have been through this for the longest time compared to everybody else.
In their defense, right?
Yeah.
They are definitely equipped hardware-wise, communication-wise as well. I think the problem is when it happened to Shanghai, the government wanted one thing, the people wanted another. then
Okay.
the mayor of the city is sort of stuck in between. How do you stay zero?
Yeah.
Adhere to zero.
What kind of
and
policy
still
is
give,
that?
certain amount of freedom? It's not possible, right? People travel, it's gonna go out, and everybody looked, at the number, and it came a point where people were looking at Singapore. I mean, yes, I'm being very patriotic here, despite me saying I don't want to retire in Singapore.
China,
despite
China,
me saying I
bro.
don't want to retire in Singapore, but they got the formula down. How to handle this pandemic, live with it, when to live with it, how to open the country, and it's so densely populated. So you already have the worst case scenario worked out for you, because Singapore is so dense, right? If someone gets it, probably 10,000 people is going to get it tomorrow because everyone's around.
Right.
We live in the city, so you just studying the data from Singapore will help you understand how fast this virus can potentially spread, and then just work around it and see, So as long as they don't adopt this zero COVID policy, it will just get better. But
Singapore used to, I think they tried that. They tried the zero COVID policy, and as soon as they found out there is actually it wouldn't work, this plan is not feasible, and they just went along and lived with it. They just went with a different formula. They went with the Western way, right? The US style of handling things.
I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not an expert in this, but I think what was the deciding factor was the fact that this was not causing more death. That the hospital, worst case scenario, I'm sure they are mathematicians even working the numbers to see worst case scenario, how many people will be hospitalized, can we handle that number? And I think they worked out the formula and said, worst case scenario we can, because this thing isn't as deadly as long as you are vaccinated. We can allow you to stay at home.
Yeah.
Then they say, fuck it, let's just go.
Yeah, it's also because Omicron is one of the weakest strain, I think, of COVID. It's I think it's weaker than Alpha, and I think it's many times weaker than the Delta. The Delta was when the world was fucked. The world was pretty much fucked.
Being an Instagrammer and trendy, obviously I needed to get the Delta.
Oh, do it. Oh, yeah. And write your Delta reviews, Omicron reviews.
I was hospitalized. I was in a hospital. Well, back then,
you got the Delta.
Yeah, back then it wasn't a case where you could choose whether you wanted to be hospitalized. You had to be hospitalized. You couldn't stay at home unless you don't go for the PCR test and everything. Even hospitals are reluctant to.
How was the experience, bro? It must have been freaking rough.
In all fairness, no.
Okay.
It's another reason why, Thailand should just give me a fucking 10-year visa for saying this. The reason why I wanted to stay in Thailand or even move or retire in Thailand is because of the medical system here. Singapore is great. I was in China for 15 years. Thailand is just fantastic.
It's pound per pound.
Yeah.
Pound for pound, right?
How much you spend on insurance versus the medical versus the service. When you go to the hospital, it's like a fucking hotel. The service, the one-to-one when you go for body checkup and everything.
I know.
So thank goodness for insurance. Again, if someone wants to pay me to talk about insurance, my prompt pay is here. I'm insured, so I got into Semi-Tawid.
Semi-Tawid.
I was there for almost 2 weeks. I had my own room.
Your own butler.
I wish.
Your champagne service.
No. I just had 2 nurses with me 24/7. No, I'm kidding. I wish they wanted me to pay extra, but no. I was there. I didn't feel horrible. I felt horrible for 2 days. And then everything, I had my chest scan every day. And,
it didn't go into your lungs, all that stuff.
And they'll call you every day, what would you like to have for meal and everything. But I lost my sense of taste. So I said, you can serve me shit, I would eat it.
How long did you lose your sense of taste? It was much longer than 2 days?
Being a foodie, someone who loves food so much, that was actually the most terrifying thing for me.
Yeah, what if you never get it back?
Zero taste.
What if you never don't get it back?
That's the thing. And I went online and saw what's the worst case scenario. There were people who had 6 months, 8 months. Some people hasn't gotten it back since COVID. I was like, oh fuck no, I love food too much. Not.
I know. Man, everything
Fortunately,
tasted like sandpaper.
Mine was so by day 20, I started to regain 50%. And then by the end of the month or month and a half, then I got everything back. I got everything back. But when it went. I even brought coffee, beans, drinks. I tried to do coffee. I couldn't smell anything. I said, let's not waste the coffee. I'm just having caffeine. It was so bad that I couldn't smell shit. Literally smell. It was that bad. And whenever the nurses would say, what would you like to have tomorrow? I said, give me chicken and broccoli. No oil, no salt. They say, there'll be no taste. I can't taste. It's fine.
Oh my lord.
So, it's sort of like a good diet session, I guess.
Yeah.
Detox session.
And also, man, it didn't affect you also because you're healthy, bro. You exercise daily. You take your vitamins, right? You take
I don't take vitamins.
You don't take vitamins?
No, I don't take vitamins.
You just work out.
I work out. I consider a fairly balanced diet, but I haven't always been like that. I've only started,
going just food, 100% food.
In the last 2 years. I was a fat fuck 3 years ago. You know that. I showed you my picture.
Only 3 years ago?
Yeah, I was 120 kg.
How long did the transformation take from the start to the finished product that you are right now?
2 years.
2 years. Yeah. It's not easy, man. You worked your ass off,
speaking,
man.
I do have to thank COVID for that. Lockdown, restaurants were not open, you couldn't travel, there was no temptation. Right?
I wish I knew you when you were still fat. Yeah, when you're still fat, man.
I think I wanted to visit your restaurant. I was still fat, but I don't think you were available.
Man, I am a fat fuck right now, bro. Man.
Far from being a fat fuck.
I work out. I went to boxing yesterday and just to get the sweats off. Yeah. But my knuckles hurt like shit. So today I'm just gonna hit the treadmill. It's boring, man, but it's like the discipline, they say discipline is like,
it is all about
it's
discipline.
like loving to do what you actually hate to do, which is really the word discipline. I think that makes so much sense.
True that.
Loving to do
but the truth is, if you really just want to lose weight, it's only 3 things, right? Eat, sleep, workout. And it's frankly speaking in that order.
Okay.
If you want to lose it, it's food. Food is 70-80%. Everyone says it, but it's really, really
it's
true.
Not a cliche, huh?
No, it's not. It's as long as you're on calorie deficit on a healthy level, you can. Don't starve yourself, right? When you starve yourself, your body is fucking smart. It's like a computer, when you're not using the computer, your computer goes on a daylight saving mode or, energy saving mode, right? The body does the same shit. So if you stop feeding yourself, you drop down to 1 meal a day, your body will eventually say, you know what, I can go on energy saving mode. I'll burn less energy and have whatever I have is enough to sustain my life.
And you won't lose weight.
And then you don't lose weight. You might start losing water. Like I just talked about, I lost 6 kg in 3 days. That's water, I know. It's just shit and water. It's not magic. It's the same thing. So your body knows about it. So you should never do it, right? So you should eat your 3 meals. Just eat correct. Eat the correct calorie. You don't have to eat chicken and broccoli. You can still have your rice. You
still can have my steaks, man.
You're gonna have your coconut milk and all this heavy stuff. You count your calories and if you're at calorie deficit, you sleep well.
Don't drink alcohol.
Alcohol doesn't help because it's empty calorie.
Yeah,
empty calorie meaning if it's 100 calorie, it's 100 calorie of useless thing. There's no protein, there's no vitamins, there's no nothing.
It's good for the mind though. Sometimes
it's good for the mind. I drink, so I'm not opposed to it. Right?
Okay, yeah.
So if it fits within that. Your calorie intake and you're still at deficit, then it's by all means do it. I think at the end of the day, weight loss or trying to lead a healthy lifestyle, it's really about sustainability. If you're only able to starve yourself for 1 week and then you see great results, or 1 month because you want a bikini body for Phuket, and then after that the body will just go back in even worse.
Like a spring, right?
Yeah. And when that 1 month or whatever it is that you lose is actually a lot of water, some fats, and a lot of muscle. Muscle is even more difficult to build. Yeah. You want muscle because the more muscle you have, the more calorie you burn, even when you're not doing anything.
Right, the metabolic, right? Your metabolism and all that.
I mean, all this sounds complicated, but it really isn't. Like I said, eat, sleep, and then if you want a better body, good metabolism, exercise.
What do you think? What do you think about intermittent fasting? Do you do that?
I don't. I can't do any fasting. I love food.
Yeah, you really love food, bro.
Even if it's I'm not opposed to chicken and broccoli, by the way. I've never complained about chicken and broccoli. I can eat it
day in, day out.
During lockdown, I eat it consecutively every day for months.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had no problem with it because to me I'm very extreme. So I either eat food for sustenance to keep me alive, or I eat something that's I really enjoy.
Okay.
Don't give me something half fuck in between. You know, like if I'm eating something half fuck, like for what? I might as well just do some. You know.
That's so true. You must have had a plate of food, right? Where you look at it and you had a bite of it and you're just like
Fucking waste of calorie.
Fucking waste of calorie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop eating this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna either go to the chicken broccoli route or
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like have like chicken and waffles.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
exactly.
go to Mickey's or like and blow it out.
No,
Or
asok
blow
pie.
it out
There
of the
you go.
park.
Hey.
Asok pie, yeah. But Mickey, man, oh.
When the fuck is Charlie gonna come on here?
Hey, he's coming. In 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I booked him in already.
He's the next sort of Singaporean guy, half Singaporean, because he knows all the Singapore swears.
Yeah.
Well, he's not Singaporean, but he swears.
He
knows all the
swears a lot, man. He swears a lot, like I do, like, you know. So it will be a good conversation.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oof.
So what's new? Your new place?
New place?
Hey.
It's a secret, bro. But it will take about another couple months to get it right because it's a
Same
5-story
concept?
building. Nah, different concept. We are also looking for another chef to help me out. That's also a secret.
You're not gonna fucking cook anymore?
I'm cooking less and less. I'm trying to step back and becoming more like an investor role.
Okay, so you just want to be a rich motherfucker and be lazy. Okay.
Not lazy, but like I feel like I need to be with my kids, like not as an excuse,
get it,
not
yeah.
as an excuse,
True
but
that.
yeah, I want her to grow up with me by her side,
Yeah.
you know. So that's important
Promise
to me.
me you'll bring
Make
me
the
back-
money work for you, like how you're doing it.
No,
Jive,
no. Promise
right?
me you'll have me back on in 6 months' time, and then I want to see if you'll repeat the same thing. You
Right.
want to stay home all the time? I say no, Jive. I want to stay in the kitchen and work my ass off because I can't stand being home.
I know. It's like a freedom sometimes in the kitchen when you're so busy in the
Exactly.
kitchen. There's gonna be a central kitchen, like just for me, just so I can go in and just like bring my ideas to fruition, to reality. You know, so that's exciting too.
No,
Because I can't
actually,
cook at home. I
I-
can't cook at home.
Actually, that's something I've always wanted to know. We've never had the chance to really talk about this. Why asok pie? And, you know, what kind of cuisine do you even consider it? I'm very, very curious.
Asok
I've been
pie.
wanting to ask you for the longest time. I figured you had never had time in the restaurant, so...
Asok pie. Initially, it's just gonna be a flatbread shop, man. I swear to God. Our first menu was just flatbreads. We had like 5-6 flatbreads.
Uh-huh.
And then the more we do it, the more we add the specials, you know. So we had like we start adding specials,
Yep.
and next thing you know, it is full of specials, and the flatbread has been reduced from 6 to 3. I don't know how that happened. That happened within the space of about 3 to 6 months. So it took a while. Initially I don't even know what I want to open. It's your first restaurant.
Right.
Right, so I was stuck in like that no man's land for the longest time, just like wondering, you know, we did so much R&D prior to opening. We did like 2 months of like no profit, right? Just figuring it out ourselves. And then one day I'm just like, fuck it, man. We're just gonna open. I don't care if it's just gonna be flatbreads, but let's open, you know, let's get the wheels in motion. Let's get going before we lose more money. Because if you keep you can do R&D forever. You can do it. You're never ready. You know it, you know, like you're never ready. So at some point you just sort of say, yeah, let's go, man. Like even though we are like 60%, 70%, you know, like, and eventually it got better. Like, you know, you're never fully ready at the opening. You're like, there's always some holes, some cracks in your game, but then you have to like fix that as you go, you know, keep going, find the right personnel, refine the food, and, you know, just make sure your customers have like a really good experience at the restaurant.
Oh, no doubt. You know how much I love your place. It's the only reason I'm here, right?
Yeah, I know. It's
You
such an honor,
You promised
bro.
me a lifetime supply of flatbread.
Flatbreads.
Therefore, I'm here.
Man, really, man.
Guys,
If
if
I'd
you're
have the
watching
restaurant,
this-
Jive wouldn't be here. I swear to God, bro. It's the flatbreads. I swear
To everyone that's watching this,
Yeah.
a lifetime supply of flatbread if you come on the show. There we go.
And
I'm
alcohol.
playing this every time I'm in asok pie.
Yeah, it seems like I'm bribing people that comes on my show with alcohol.
It's the alcohol.
It's the alcohol, bro. It's the alcohol. I have the good stuff here, man,
know.
guys. So
I've
to people who are still on the fence about coming here or not, I got the good shit. Okay, I got the good shit.
We were talking about you're supposed to have a Russian chick pick me up from the door, bring me to your dungeon and everything, and
That would be the next step. Like this is gonna be like the assault pie, you know. So we start small and then we grow a monster.
okay, I'll be waiting for that.
Or maybe I just take you out lah. This is Bangkok lah.
Right.
There's Pat Pong Cowboy.
What's that?
That's
Sorry, what's it? I have to Google now.
yeah, man. You haven't been? Oh, Khao San. Okay, Khao San's fine. Khao San, you know Khao San, right?
What's that again?
What's
Is there a
Khao
good
San?
restaurant there?
That's only shitty street food in Khao San. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there's some good ones, but most of them are like gentrified. You only get pad thais there. It's like pad thais everywhere.
It is everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah,
The national
it
dish.
used to be like that, man. Used to talk to my like American friends. They'll be like pad thai. I'm like tom yam goong pad thai. My God, that's like our soft
really
power.
changing, and
Yeah.
I think that's the most exciting part about. Fortunately for me, being in Thailand right now, I think in the last 3 years, when I just came here, I had the same notion of Thai food.
Yeah.
What's Thai food? Tom yam goong, you know. Yeah, I know green curry, you know, I'm a bit more atas, but and then you have your pad thai. But gradually you realize that Thailand, it's, you know, I've been in China for a long time. It's much like China. You have your northern, you have your southern, you have your
Correct.
you have Isan, and you have all these things. And I didn't even know of this southern Thai food concept where it's a lot spicier and everything.
Super.
And then once I got to know it, then I realized that there's this group of very talented chefs creating this modern Thai tasting menu.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got your Charlie, you've got your Chef Tam, you know,
Yeah.
you've got Chef Prin and all these
Chef
guys. It's,
Tam.
they're doing all this interesting stuff in this day and age with modern techniques, and it becomes
Yeah.
so exciting. And I really see that as, you know, Thailand that
Yeah.
will eventually move out
Yeah.
to the world and show it's not just Tom Yam Goong and Pad Thai.
Yeah, there is really like an exciting new wave of like young and talented chefs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like
you included.
Yeah, I'm there.
Cha-ching.
I'm really like for the past I think 1 or 2 months I have been like taking a step back, but I feel the more I talk about it, I'm gonna get back into it. You know, put the respect next to my name. You know, son. You gotta
This
get
is the best. I think for any chef in the world right now, this is the best area for them because people are willing to spend on food.
Yeah.
I mean, a very simple way to see whether this is a good time. How many tasting menus do you see flying around these days?
Not
In the
just
good old days, if you don't give me a fucking menu, this thick, you know, a la carte menu that I have to go through.
Yeah.
Your restaurant is shit. You only have one page. You don't have enough food.
Yeah.
But now I don't even show you the menu. Just come here and be surprised. I'm like, what? But
I know.
again, the chefs are getting more and more talented. They do pull it off. And
Yeah, we are
people
lucky.
accepting.
And also we are
People
lucky.
accepting.
We are lucky that people are able to spend that much money.
Exactly.
We are Thailand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we are not amongst the richest countries in the world like Singapore, but our tasting menus
Yeah.
cost the same as the tasting menus
Oh, yeah.
in Singapore.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a surprise,
That
right?
is it. Okay. Wait, but let's not
That says a
move
lot.
towards the Japanese side because Singapore omakase is still stupid expensive.
Okay.
Here because there's so many of them.
Yep.
But generally, yeah, it is not
I mean,
cheap at all.
I mean, it's similar. Okay, I won't say
Yeah.
it's the same, but it's like it's closer than you think,
Yeah,
right?
it is closer. But I mean, the service is good, and I mean, the food is also good. I'm not gonna say that Singapore
Right.
it's better in any ways.
Okay, Singapore. I think the amount of okay, if we do it like by Michelin stars, right? We are pretty close to Singapore.
Yeah, yeah. Very
Although we
close.
don't have a 3-star. Okay, Singapore has Audette. They have Zen,
Yep.
and what else is that? That's it, right?
Well, there's quite a lot, but 3. I
3
have no
stars.
idea.
Yeah, we don't have a 3-star yet, but I feel like that's coming. You know, it's in the works. Something
It will come.
something is coming,
That's
man.
one
Something
thing,
big
if
is
there's one thing
coming.
the Thai government is doing right is TAT is promoting food.
Really hard.
Respecting, culinary tourism as
Yeah.
one major factor for the economy.
Yeah, it's one of the soft powers of Thailand, right? And I think they're pushing
Yeah.
harder than we think, because like Korea,
Yeah.
Korea, the series K-pop, my God, Korea's gone further and further from Thailand, right? They're doing so much better with their soft powers, but we're catching up. We're catching up with food, with Michelin, with San Pellegrino top 50 list.
Yeah.
We have like what 10 restaurants in the top 50.
Let's not get there. It opens a can of worms that you and I don't want to talk about.
I mean, hey man, I don't care. We are there, man. We have like 10 restaurants there by how and by why, and
but it's there, and that's a good thing. So that's the part where I'm happy about. That
it's good for the scene as a whole.
Yes,
I think
definitely. And like these few days, 50 best bars. Come on, just open and
What's
Asia top 50 best bars.
Yeah.
Thailand had like how many? 3, 4, 5 in the top. It's like, wow.
We have a good bar culture,
We
bro.
have a very good bar culture. And Thailand, it's why I say Bangkok is such a unique location to bring in all these talents. It's a very livable city. Right? All the chefs, all these, they want to come here.
It's tough for me to say, right? Because I'm Thai, right?
Yeah.
And I've lived in so many other places, but I know if coming from me, it's gonna look biased.
All right.
But I know it's very livable. The pollution is bad. Fuck it. We can always leave the city for a quick break or quick holiday and all that whatnot. But yeah, man, why do you think we're so livable? Just the cost of living?
I think it's several factors. And okay, if the Immigration and Customs Authority are watching this, give me my 10-year fucking visa. I think it's the people. Number one, it's really, really, really.
It's really the land of smiles. Do you think that's a cliche?
No. I genuinely believe because the people are very true. All right, it has to do with religion and everything. They are kind. They are good people. They're easy to communicate with.
Yeah.
I think number two, it's the quality of life. I know it's subjective. You're gonna say if you have money, obviously the quality is, but how much you spend versus getting this quality. The amount of money I spend here, if I use that same amount of money, it doesn't matter in China or in Singapore, I will not get close to this quality. And I even include China. I've lived there for 15 years.
Even China.
It's
has it gotten
if you think
expensive?
food here is, the Michelin star is comparable to Singapore, try eating in China, in a establishment like that. It's stupid expensive. So, you have a very good quality of life if you choose to. Medical system, fantastic. Right? So with that, it's already good enough. On top of that, coming from Singapore, there are very few countries in the world that I can live in and say, you know what, let's go to the beach tomorrow and stay in a 5-star resort and it doesn't burn a hole in your pocket. Right? 5-star resort. I'm not saying let's go to the beach, surf and then sleep on the fucking sand with a beer in my hand. No, I mean in, proper spa and everything.
Okay.
You can, and here, you go to Phuket, you have your budget airline, sure, the 5-star, because of the amount of hotels available there, it's not that expensive. Spa and everything. The quality of life, you can just escape. And you have Khao Yai, which I'm not a mountain guy, but you can go to the mountain when you want to, right?
One thing that I really, really agree with you is spa. Okay, the Thai massage here is
PG-13, PG-13.
No. PG-13 is cheap and cheerful.
See the cheerful part come.
Cheap and cheerful. Like to get a massage in New York City, right? You gotta go to Chinatown, and you pay about $70 for like 1 hour
go to
massage.
The right place. Just take the subway in the morning. That's free massage.
Honestly, and here you can get a 1 hour massage for like $10.
Yeah.
And man, we know our shit, bro. We are the originator of the Thai massage, and the oil massage and all that shit.
That's
and if you go to a good place, sure you spend more, but you get top of the line service, top of the line location. Yeah, man. The aunties here know what they're doing.
You go for the aunties.
They know what they're doing. They got the power, bro.
I totally agree with you. So like I said,
when I'm abroad, right? I miss the thing I miss the most is the massage, because you spend so much in Europe, in the States, anywhere you go, even in Singapore. You think?
Yeah, of course. I've never done. Funny is that I've never done a single massage.
You go Neverland?
No, I don't know. No, I have never done any massage in Singapore. I left Singapore when I was fairly young, working in China. So,
okay.
Actually, I have a lot more friends in China
than Singapore.
But now, I have more friends in in Thailand, in Bangkok, which I'm
Yeah,
happy
you
for.
got so many chef friends, bro. You made an acquaintance of like wow, like really like Chef Palanka. He's such a cool looking dude, man.
He's a fucking asshole.
He's
Palanka,
a
if you're
fucking
watching this, you're an asshole with bad English. Go fucking brush up on your English.
Yeah.
And, my name is Jive, not Jive. You
Jiff in a jiffy,
Yeah.
in a jiffy.
No, and many people ask me, why do I go on Instagram and everything? In fact, when I came here, I had a hard time making friends. I'm not young. I didn't grow up here. I don't go to college here. I don't have friends here, right?
Right. You
And
start from scratch,
relocating
yeah.
at this age, you literally make friends from nothing. And yeah, sure, people can make from offices and everything, but when I started working here, it was difficult because, you have to have the balance and I don't hang out.
And
with all-
COVID too, man.
Yeah. Then what do? The funny thing was I tried to make friends in the gym.
Fuck, bro.
No,
you have
it's
all
wrong.
those like science, bro. Like
No, it's
like what?
no. The first thing
How is the gym crowd? How's the gym crowd?
It's okay, but you see, like what happened was it's funny. I went to the gym, and then after a few times you see the same people, and then usually out of politeness you smile, hey,
How you
how's it-
doing?
How you doing, right?
How you
After
doing?
a few more times, you say, that a bit of chit chat, like hey, and I say, oh, you're
small
from
talks,
where
all
you
that,
from,
right?
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
doing?
You don't want to be look like an asshole, right?
Yeah. And like after a few times, I say, hey, you know what? We should hang out.
That's when
That
that's
was like they sort of like dang a gaydar or something. I say I'm not fucking gay, but I can't say that out loud. But you could see from their eye that this guy's gay. I'm not. And again, I'm not homophobic, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But then I started to see them in the gym, and they were avoiding me, and I realized that okay, they think I'm.
Yeah, you're just
So I
looking
thought
for a
that-
friend. You're just
so-
looking for
sounds sad, isn't it?
for like
Sounds-
just not
sounds
not
fucking
not,
sad,
not
right?
even
But-
company. Like just, I mean, you just want to get like.
Yeah,
get-
and I want to know locals. I don't.
Yeah.
Sure, you want to make friends with foreigners. Farangs, it's easy. Go to a bar. You're gonna.
Yeah,
man.
Farang's the easiest.
And
Was it hard- is-
Singaporean also easy. If I want
Yeah,
to go
yes.
to a club or something with Singaporeans, but I don't want. I intend to live here. I want to meet locals.
Met Thai friends.
and or people that intend to stay here for a long time, right?
Right.
So that was my goal. Obviously,
The gym
was
is
a no-
not.
was
It's
a
not.
no-go,
It's not a
right?
good location for that.
And then-
People just go to the gym and they just work
Yeah,
out and they just
and-
leave, right?
And then I was sounds sad, friendless for quite a while.
Okay.
I tried every medium,
Alright.
Tinder included, with no intent.
Tinder is great.
If nobody believes me when I say this,
Tinder is great.
with no intent of fucking. Sounds stupid, but
No,
really,
no,
it
no,
was.
no.
I figured,
No.
how else would you like? I in a cafe randomly walk up. No, so I tried,
Honest.
and then I made some acquaintance from there.
You
but I
found your
didn't,
girlfriend from
no.
Tinder, right? That's the
I
that's the
found-
revelation.
Yeah, and it turns
the
out
big revelation.
And it turns out the guy has a bigger dick than I do. But anyway,
Hey man, Tinder is useful to find friends, bro. I use it when I'm in when I'm abroad as well.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to be alone. I tell my wife, I'm like, man, I'm in Japan. I need someone. I need company. We are a social animal.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? I need company. I can't just go to work, come back home and just
Yeah.
and just be alone. I need to go out. I need to meet people. I need to talk to people. I need to
Yeah.
like stare them in the face and like and communicate.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love Skyping with
it's
her.
easier talking to them first to sound them out. Do you guys like the same thing? Chatting online before meeting them randomly in a bar.
It's not
You don't even
easy,
know it's a
man.
psychopath, right?
It's not easy
Yeah.
too.
But again, Tinder was a flop for me. I didn't,
It's not easy too.
and that's how I started.
People
Instagram.
people think of the worst
Yeah,
of you on Tinder.
Exactly.
It's weird, man.
Yeah.
I wish they would not. I wish they would just come
I am
out.
so glad that Simon Tinder Netflix show is showing now and not when I just came because
Right.
that
Right.
would
It's
have
even
looked like
even
you're a
even
fucking
worse.
fraud, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and that's the reason I got on Instagram, and I made a lot of real friends
On Instagram?
On
How
Insta-
do you do that?
again with food.
Okay.
Because I like eating so much, I
You-
follow accounts that go out eating, and then I started asking, hey, where's a nice place and everything, and people see me
and
eating
they
as well,
were
they
more
started
reciprocal.
chatting.
They were
Yeah.
more reciprocal. Like when
Yeah,
we're not
exactly.
when you're not trying to fuck them.
Yeah.
when they're not.
I don't fuck them
no,
up,
when
but-
they're
When they don't serve shit. In short.
When
they don't serve
they
shit.
have their guards down. They have their guards down for sure. And Tinder, everybody have their guards up.
Okay, you mean
that's what I meant. That's what I meant more.
I mean, truth be told, two of us, the reason we're talking more is because, after I went to your place, we spoke, and then we also spoke on IG.
But it's not the same. Like for me to speak with you like face to face, like it feels like I get to know you like way more, way better. This is pretty much an intimate conversation, guys.
It's intimate.
But we're not gay.
You guys don't see this. We're actually, our feet is, intertwined under the table. But
okay, so back to the story, right? So you were able to get to know more foodies as you post more food photos, and you ask them for like recommendations on places to go.
I got to know more chefs.
Yeah.
And
you're like
one thing led to another.
And you're where you're at right now.
Yeah. To just again, I have a good group of friends,
right?
What I consider friends to hang out, to eat, and
I like the way you review restaurant. You seem
I wouldn't say review. I just tell
your experience.
Yeah, share my experience. Because review sounds so serious, like I'm doing it as a work or something. I don't review you.
I know. Reviews can really do something good for the restaurant, but it can also really hurt the restaurant, right? Because we get reviews, man. We get good reviews, we get bad reviews. Everyone has that, right? But like when you get bad reviews and it's like it's unconstructive sometimes. And like really hurts the shit out of me. But when you review restaurants, Jive, like it comes from the bottom of the heart, and it's like even if it's not a really good, not a shining review, like it's not, you're not throwing shit at their face, because there's, at the end of the day, you understand that they are serving you food, they are they are doing their best, and like I love reading your quote unquote reviews just because it's like you're just my man, bro. Like
I have to write something nice about him now, but kidding.
No, like honestly, it's just like because there's a lot of reviewers on like Google, TripAdvisor, but to do it on Instagram, right? You're the man on Instagram, man. I gotta say, like I just.
Thank you very much.
Heart of hearts, bro. For my heart of hearts.
I still want my lifetime supply of fucking flat.
I'm not gonna deny you that.
Bootlicking gets you nowhere.
No, but it's true, man. It's true because you get a lot of reviewers and like they almost throw shit at you, man. It's just like this is bad, and they're like, how can you have such a bad experience sometimes? Like they just, I mean, also because. Maybe they have not been the people who write really, really bad reviews. They have not been in the service industries.
They don't understand the content. The chefs do have bad days. So I never judge a single dish. It's more of the entire experience. It's also like it's true. Like if you've been in the service industry, you've been on the other side of things. Man, you get it, man. You get it. Like everyone is not out there to ruin your day or ruin your night. It's just. It's just the way the things go sometimes. Like sometimes things go sideways for you, or maybe you just don't like the food. Maybe it's your personal. It's subjective sometimes. So man, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a free speech world. So people are entitled to their opinion. And welcome to the internet.
Twitter. You heard?
Sorry?
Elon Musk.
I know. I heard.
Yeah, so now he's bought Twitter.
Yeah, he's gonna buy Coke, right? To add Coke back to Coke.
He's gonna actually, Twitter is gonna be such a different place, like, cause they've been able to knuckle down on like harassment, discrimination, but those are also free speeches, man. And now Elon Musk is gonna give free reign on that.
By the way, as of today, it may not necessarily go through because they are investigating him on how he got acquired the 9%.
All right.
To begin with, was it correctly? Did he announce it?
Yeah.
So they're sort of looking into this. So it may or may not.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
It's weird, man, because it's a really big boys game. It's like there's like some conflict of interest with Tesla. So the moment he says he's gonna buy, Twitter, okay, Tesla stocks drop.
Yeah.
And vice versa. It's a money's game, man.
It's a big boys game. So
it's a game. It's a money game, man. Yeah, I really can't comment on that. I'm not privy enough to the financial world or what, you know. So I'm just a cook. I'm just a chef, chef.
I'm just a guy that eats. So.
Damn, son. Hey, we got a pretty good podcast, man. We did 1 hour, bro.
Oh, you forgot to click record.
I did. I actually forgot to record the first podcast. No,
Really?
I actually recorded the first podcast, but the mics were off.
Oh, you're pretty well.
So I did it with Chef Buddy. You know, Buddy. Buddy BK. Yeah, he came here. He did the podcast.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, 1.5 hour podcast, and
then there was-
I told him, hey, Bud, I'm so sorry, I forgot to turn the mic on.
Is he gonna come back on again?
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to come back. He's got to redo it all over again. But you know,
Ouch.
maybe in a couple weeks, you know, in a month or something. Yeah, we just did it, so maybe we don't have a lot of things to talk about. Yeah, man.
Good.
You good? You
I'm good.
wanna wrap it up?
Yeah, I mean it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, man. It's pretty good.
Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, man.
I'm ready for the buffet lunch.
Hey, man, and before you leave, right? Can you tell people how they can get a hold of you? Your Instagram
My prom pay
profile,
and everything. No, don't you have like a big banner or something behind me throughout the whole?
at Jive Ong.
Yeah, Jive
Instagram.
Ong. Not Jive, it's Jive.
It's Jive, yeah. JIVEONG.
.ong.
Okay, .ong.
Yeah.
Okay, on Facebook. Not Facebook, Instagram. You're the Instagram boy. I love Instagram, man. It's the
It is
best
the
platform.
Yeah, it's the only reason
Are you not on?
when I left China, you know, this was the first thing I got on here. No Great Firewall.
Are you on TikTok?
No. Me eventually, because sort of my work, I need to understand these new mediums,
Right.
you know, and to stay sort of relevant.
I know.
Yeah, but it's so much hassle. I mean, Instagram itself takes up so much time. And
Instagram itself is.
and I'm thinking, fuck, there's TikTok and then there's Facebook.
Yeah, man. Just one is enough.
One's enough.
Yeah, especially if it's not
And
a
plus,
full
I'm only
time.
doing it for fun. So
Unless you want to go down the rabbit hole and become Thailand's best influencer, and then you don't have to do that. Yeah, I agree.
no, I don't have boobs to do that. So
All right, boys. That's a
all
wrap.
right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks, Jive. Thanks for coming. Bye, guys. Cheers.
Bye, guys.
Bye.